RGB lighting is something that divides people into two camps. Number 1, we must have everything RGB. Number 2, we hate RGB. So I'm gonna talk about these two camps and let me know in the comment section down below which of the two camps you fall into. Also, if you aren't aware of this already, this is part of a series of videos that revolves around mechanical keyboards, and the fact is that I have to explain this makes me think that I kinda screwed up before the video ever even began. Anyways, I'll link below other videos so you guys can catch up. We must have everything RGB. Ever since Corsair came out with the K70 RGB with that tramp stamp, people were hooked on RGB. That keyboard was selling like hotcakes. When the manufacturers got the data report, they're like, guys, we need to make everything RGB because there are two things in this world that sells: sex and RGB. So it's time we make more. Since that time, the competition like Razer and Logitech went into haste mode. They spit out the Black Widow Chroma, the G910 Orion Sparks. Everything else that happens after is either another Me Too product or the big boys just came out with some updates. For the Me Too products, one of the things that's lacking is the ability to have layers of lighting effects. For some damn reason, other manufacturers just can't do layers of lighting effects like Corsair and Razer. For Corsair, in the beginning, their software sucks because it was way too complicated to get the lighting thing done right. For Razer, they updated their software in such a brilliant way that it makes older keyboards obsolete. Like, if you use the very first Black Widow Chroma, you are stuck with the old Razer Synapse at the time of this video. This is dumb because they make it so that you would have to buy the new stuff to get the newer software. Then again, like from a business standpoint, it totally makes sense because if you make something last forever, you'll lose repeat customer. This is why the phrase planned obsolescence is made. Anyways, tangent aside, for the camp we must have everything RGB. Once you have the ability to change color on the product, for some odd reason it makes the product feel new again, and people like that. Also, there's the show off factor. When your friends and family come to visit, you can show off that you have the latest and greatest tech because keeping up with the Joneses is apparently still a thing. I thought that shit died a long time ago. Besides the show off factor, you have crazy OCD and you want to color match your setup, then RGB is pretty much the only way to go. RGB tend to cost more money, which means if you want RGB in your setup, you gotta have a bigger wallet, or you can just buy it used and potentially suffer some kind of STD if the seller happens to come on the keyboard while watching porn and then they decide to sell it to you. If you do buy a used keyboard, remember to always disinfect first before using the keyboard. Joking aside, you might get a good deal on a used keyboard depending on your level of tolerance and your obsession for everything RGB. We hate RGB. This is the camp of the purists. These guys are the guys that are usually part of the master race in terms of mechanical keyboard. They want the best of the best, money's no object. These keyboards are often luxury items that only other enthusiasts would know. They pimp it out and get these typewriter looking keyboards made of real gold or something really ridiculous. In terms of the purists, these guys like minimalistic under the radar kind of keyboard. If you know what the IBM Model M is, then those are typically the type of keyboards that these guys are going to go after. They want that high quality PBT cap with extra thick, like 5 C's towards that end. that extra thick plastic for that satisfying feel. They would often go for the more heavier switches because of the pronounced tactile bump. Instead of having matching setups, the mouse is more of like a secondary thing and the keyboard is the main centerpiece of the setup. So they would often have things that revolve around the keyboard. They are true enthusiasts, and they will often build their own keyboard from loose switches and frames because putting the keyboard together and getting it to work is the fun part. You'll see some of them post up videos that are kind of like built videos, pretty similar to like the car channels on YouTube, and a lot of what I'm seeing, I gotta be honest, I'm pretty freaking impressed. It makes me want to do something similar to advance my dwindling mechanical keyboard reveal. Becoming a true keyboard enthusiast is the next step on becoming a man. So if you haven't built your own keyboard yet, then you're still a child in their eyes. Joking aside, these guys are pretty serious when it comes to mechanical keyboard, and they will drop excellent knowledge to help you become one of them. You can find a lot of these guys on the mechanical keyboard subreddit, of which I got kicked out of for posting videos there. I guess I'm not wanted. Oh well, it's time to move on. But if you want to go this route and become a true enthusiast, then by all means join that subreddit. Don't post any videos though unless you want to get kicked. If you have questions about becoming a true enthusiast, comment down below. I'll see if I can answer it. Yep, this is pretty much the two camps. If there's something else you know and I don't, or if you think that I pretty much wasted your time, watch my videos and comment down below, express your rage, most likely from someone that's starting out in their own mechanical keyboard career. You'll most likely join one of these two, or you might just have a little bit of both if you have a fat ass wallet. Anyways, if you want to see more updates, click the subscribe button, ring the bell. If you hate it, hit the dislike button and express rage in the comments. I'm done.